The math has got to math, yet often in this fast-paced and unrelenting world, it doesn't. Your time and your to-dos, they do not align. When that happens, it's important you do this one thing. Yet it is something that's so easy to lose sight of. In the last video, we spoke about how to manage a very busy schedule and the rather surprising step you need to take to do so. I encourage you to watch that first if you haven't already, as it will make your transition into this one much easier. The link to that is in the description and also on screen now up here somewhere. But if you're an absolute savage and you're like, F off, turn dog, well, first of all, ouch. Secondly, fair enough. Here's a quick TLDR just for you. When life gets busy, succumb to it. Yeah, the hustle is inevitable and nothing you can do prevents this. You are part of a busy world and your life ebbs and flows. Some chapters are easier than others, and some take on intense forms that result in you having to step up, work hard, grind the gears, and etc. etc. It sucks. And as I talked about in the last video, it's a chapter I'm currently in. For a while, I resisted it, trying to math the math, even though it don't. I'm no longer doing that. Instead, I am accepting the chapter I am in and committing to what's in front of me as best as I can. It's amazing what happens when you let go like this. You release control over something you have no control over. But as I ended the last video, this only works if you do this one important thing, and that is to not stay in this place indefinitely. Because bursts of the hustle are fine, if not far from ideal. What isn't fine is when the hustle becomes your default setting. This is when you lose control, not only of the things you have control over, but also that in which you do. And so, here in this video, that is what we focus on. What to do when life does get busy, so you find balance and integration, which in turn ensures your chapter of hustling becomes nothing but a temporary blip. There are 3 steps to this, and the third one, it's important, and it's one that almost everyone loses sight of. If you do, good luck with life, you will need it. But if you remain rooted in this one thing, well, you'll do just fine. So stick around to uncover what it is, although before that we have 2 other steps you need to take, starting with the first. Give yourself permission. The first hurdle you need to overcome is yourself. Chances are you are your biggest critic. Your inner voice puts you down. You hold yourself to some standard you cannot attain, or maybe it's a standard you could attain but no longer can in this current chapter that requires you to work harder, longer, etc. I've struggled with this in the period leading up to recording this here video. As someone who talks about how bad the hustle is, I felt guilty at the mere thought of succumbing to it. Yet, as I spoke about in the first video, this is the chapter of life I'm currently in. I can fight it, but to what avail and to which point? I realized I held myself back, held myself to a standard that isn't possible right now. It's been me holding me back, not my partner or family or friends or colleagues or anyone else. It was me and that inner voice of mine. I couldn't take any further steps until I first allowed myself to be imperfect, to give myself the permission to adapt and commit to the steps in front of me. How you do this? There is no secret to it. You just sit with your thoughts and question that nagging voice and put it in its place. Say, I am giving myself permission to commit to this current chapter of my life. You are enough, and you are worthy, and you are going to do just fine. And when you falter and that inner voice takes over, repeat the process. Keep forgiving yourself and keep being kind to yourself and keep filling your cup daily. Just because life gets busy doesn't mean you have to disregard your needs. You remain important, and although you may not have the time you desire to do all that you desire, you do have at least some time each day to fill your cup. Mind, body, spirit. And if you can't do it every day, fine. Do it every other day. Or bundle it all together into one afternoon each week. The specifics don't matter so long as you keep fueling you. And the only specifics that do matter are those that work for you. Me? I'm one of those introverted types who likes time to myself. Being around people, even those I love, drains me. And so I need to take time each day to be with my thoughts. Waking up a little earlier so I can enjoy a lonesome coffee, a bath in the evening, the door locked, maybe a quick walk or run in the afternoon to get some fresh air. Each day, little pockets here and there, available to you. Take them, treasure them, and then when you need more, give yourself permission to take more. For me, that's a weekend where I binge on movies or go for a long run or walk in nature or whatever else I deem to need. Can I do this every weekend? No, not even close. Yet am I able to do it every now and again? Yes, and it makes a huge difference. What you need, that's for you to decide. Think about it today and make a list of the things that fuel your mind, fuels your body, fills your soul. Reading, music, walking, working out, spending time with others, writing, painting. The list of potential items is endless, yet only a few will work for you. What are they? Once you hone in, you're ready for the third and final step. The one I mentioned earlier that most people lose sight of. And the one thing you absolutely cannot reflect, often and honestly. This one is the difference between the hustle remaining a temporary blip and transforming into your default setting. And let's be clear and realistic up front and accept the fact that you are not set up for success in this regard. Because when life gets busy and you enter a hectic chapter, the very nature of it consumes you. Days bleed into one another, a week and then another. Whole months pass by and you hardly get a chance to stop and think. Before long it's got you, and it doesn't like to let go. It is on you to fight back. You have to place breaks in your diary, be it daily, weekly or monthly, to step back and reflect on where you are, how you feel, what is going on inside you. You see, the hustle is fine so long as it's temporary. Yet it doesn't want to have a fling with you. It desires to consume you and have a toxic lifelong relationship. All of you always. So you have to give your venture into hustle a time frame and build guardrails around it. You have to say, I succumb to you for now, but only until. And then you have to check in with yourself. Often, honestly question your reality and give even more honest answers. By doing so, you can adapt and take breaks and give yourself what you need. It also helps you make tough decisions and figure out if you've bitten off more than you can chew, because maybe in the beginning you thought it was just a short-term grind. But then after a while, you realise this is simply it. You get to decide what happens then. Am I okay with this? Or do I need to make some changes, even if they are difficult? Yet this only happens when you regularly check in and reflect. Ask those tough questions and permit yourself to provide tough, raw answers. Thanks for watching today, and indeed the first video in this mini series. If you haven't seen it yet, it will appear on your screen shortly. There's also a link down in the description, so check it out. And while there, please leave a like and subscribe. There are more videos like these in the pipeline, so stick around so I can see you around. Thanks again, my friend, and thank you for being you.